All right, folks. At this point in time, I'm hanging out with Mothomang. She's a facilitator for the Social Cohesion Movement at the Department of Art and Culture.
Thank you for inviting me. My name is Mothomang Diaho. I have worked with the Department of Arts and Culture since 2011 on the social cohesion initiatives. I am a facilitator and trainer with the Social Cohesion Advocates, and we facilitated the dialogues that the department carried out prior to the summit in 2012. And I have worked with the department on the dialogues on social cohesion and the engagement of communities on how to come up with solutions.
I would like you to put a light on the meaning of social cohesion as with regards to the government policies.
The way we talk about it is about creating a glue, a center, but at a larger scale, at a national level. So when we talk about social cohesion, we want to see ultimately a community that is glued together. We want to see a community and society that is glued together to achieve a common purpose. And we know what the common purpose for this country is. I think we are guided by our constitution and the preamble in the constitution.
What must have sparked the idea of the social cohesion dialogue?
It's really espoused in the constitution of this country. We might not have known that this is what we should do, but I think South Africa in its creation in 1994 with the creation of democracy, even further back, the Freedom Charter defines what this country must do in order to achieve the vision that is this country. And it talks to different elements of building social cohesion. It talks about creating economic freedom on the ground, addressing poverty, addressing the inequality. We are the most unequal society in this world, and I think it talks to addressing that so that we can get on as a community, as a society, to achieving the vision of inclusivity and where all who live in South Africa must achieve human rights.
Thank you very much, facilitator. As a facilitator, this question is better for you also. All right, who are the people that you think of to bring into this dialogue when you are in the process of organizing it? Who are your target guests? One, then who or where do you hope to send this message?
It's everybody. It's us.
Sorry, first is the target guest. Who are your target? Who are the people that you are?
The dialogues. The dialogues are held in communities, and the work that we did with the Department of Culture was identified through NGOs and CBOs that work on the ground because they're closest to the ground. And the facilitators are chosen from those NGOs, and the community, the mobilization of communities is done by those communities. And who are the communities? It is communities including South Africans, foreign nationals, and we're very clear when we're specifically addressing the issues of the xenophobic attacks that happened in the past, that the communities and the dialogues and the communities from which we get the people that participate come from all communities in South Africa. Inclusivity drives the conversations on the ground. We did not stop at who comes into the communities. It is everybody that is South African in its diversity. The facilitation team, it's everybody that is a South African, a foreign national, so that by demonstration, by symbolism, you are already building cohesion. You understand? You must demonstrate cohesion in the work that you do. You must behave in a manner that promotes cohesion. So those dialogues were, to the extent they could be, everywhere around the country, very specific in including every South African from all walks of life, from all communities, churches, schools, NGOs, all aspects of that. We worked with a lot of formations on the ground to do that. And then ultimately, the memoranda that was presented at Kliptown in 2012 was gathered from all those aspects. I don't know whether that answers your question.
No, ma'am, that actually answered the question beyond my expectation. In short, this answer, thank God for this dialogue that we're having now. You actually make me understand the meaning of this thing. Because personally, I actually thought it was for business people or business people. You know what I'm saying? So from your answer now, I'm beginning to understand like it's something that you try to include all Africans, in short, everybody in South Africa.
We had this dialogues included everybody that physically lives in this country. South African, foreign national, churches, business people, school children, everybody was there.
Well, I think that have already summed it all. Then, sorry. Before you go, I would just want you to send out a message to the people, a message of cohesion to the people out there.
I always start with my own family when I talk about what social cohesion means. Social cohesion is everything you do to the other every day of your life. So if you look at how you address people in your family, your neighbors, your church members, your school children if you're a teacher, that's building social cohesion in the manner in which you carry yourself every day of your life. Are you carrying yourself in life to build unity, or you're carrying yourself in life to cause division? That's the responsibility of us now. Where government comes in just builds on what it is we're doing as individuals, as ourselves, in our homes, and in the institutions where we work, and in the spaces we hold in communities and society. That's social cohesion. That's building social cohesion. I've been working with the Department of Arts and Culture to try to get the movement going in building nations, in building social cohesion. Moji Chivin, thank you very much thank you very much for inviting us. We hope that this movement doesn't stop.